Hello, boys and girls. My name is Sticky. Welcome to another episode of I Am a Work of Art. In today's episode, we meet 8-year-old Tshegofatso, who is a poet, but is focusing her energy on becoming a public speaker. I'm excited to meet Tshegofatso and know all about her art form.
My name is Tshegofatso and I am 8 years old. My favorite activity that I like doing at home is when I play the Mega Maths program on my dad's computer with my dad.
How does it work?
It works with tens and units.
Okay.
So they say if the number is this side, is it a 10 or is it a unit?
Okay.
The side is units and the side is tens.
All right. My name is Liponti, and Chiro is actually the firstborn of my 3 children. Chiro, she's a very reserved child, and she really cares about other people around her. Thank you very much. I would say she doesn't actually like bring the limelight to her, although she's had a history of some accomplishment which deserves to be recognized wherever she go, and which gives her that platform to say to the other kids, hey, I'm this and that, this is what I've achieved. But she'll be too concerned about the other person next to her. If it's other kids, she will be asking them about their activities at school, how they are doing at school, and nothing about her.
Tshegofatso is a smart and passionate young lady who loves public speaking. She does it all: public speaking, poetry, and dancing. Let's see what she's getting up to.
I started doing poetry when the principal registered me at the Estate competition in 2013.
Chiro got into poetry when we enrolled her to Daisy and Donald Daycare Center. She was still very young, and luckily Daisy and Donald, it's a school that is passionate about arts in general, and that's basically where she got introduced into poetry.
I like playing with my father and my siblings and my baby brother and my mom, and sometimes with my little brother. Higher than you. I'm getting lower. I'm getting higher. I try getting higher. I'll try getting higher.
My name is Michelle and I'm 8 years old. What I like about Tshegofatso is that she is the best friend ever that I could have. She helps me when I struggle, and we always play together all the time. In the beginning of January, we met each other and we started being friends. We met at school. Me and Tshegofatso, we sit next to each other and we have the same teacher. Every break we play together, we have fun, and when break is over, we sit next to each other in class.
Pink, purple, red, brown, black, white, maroon. Okay, let's do our poem. I'm super. I'm excellent. Fabulous. Great as can be. Astoundingly splendid. Yes. Seriously? I'm wickedly wondrous to such a degree that I'm out of this world. I can see you agree. Phenomenal homework comes most easily. So, why is last week's marked in red with an E?
I like you because when I do stuff wrong, you teach me how to do it. And I like you because you're my best friend ever.
The thing that I like about poetry is that it makes you not to be shy and not to be scared of doing things, especially with talking with other people.
She's also academically excelling. From the onset of grade 2, ebile a top achiever mo ileng gore o be a kry-a top campi. It's just an accolade by Fangwana for behavior ya gagwe and her achievement. And she's been holding that position until to the last quarter of this year without anybody I strip more and for the Africans.
What family is like, it has the same, it's just like rhyme words, but it has the same words. Hoor, koor, hoor.
Is it?
Deel, geel, meel. Ja,
The first time I did poetry, I was shy and I was scared. But then the principal told me that I must not be shy because the people won't bite me or do anything to me. They'll just give me a smile. The porcupine. The porcupine looks somewhat silly. It also is extremely quilly. And if it shoots a quill at you, run fast or you'll be quilly too. I would not want a porcupine to be my loving Valentine.
It seems that Tshegofatso gets a lot of support from her dad and friend. Wow, no wonder she's this great. After the break, we'll find out more about this talented girl. Welcome back, friends. We are still watching Tshegofatso's episode. We are about to meet Tshegofatso's teacher, Flora Matalane, who will be helping her with an upcoming event. Come along.
I hear that you're going to have a year-end function at school. Do you know about it and when is it happening?
yes, it's gonna happen on the 3rd of December.
Okay.
And they have chosen me by doing public speaking
Is it?
and a poem.
Are you excited about that?
Yes.
I'm ready because we have been practicing. And when the time comes, I'll be already super. I'm super. I'm excellent. Fabulous. Great as can be. Phenomenal homework comes most easily. So, why is last week's math in red with an E?
And what about the speech that you need to do for the year-end function?
Oh, we're still working on it, but we're getting there.
Is it? But you're ready for that?
Yes.
You look to be excited.
Yes,
You can't wait for that moment, eh?
But we're still practicing with the public speech.
Okay.
Wow! Tshegofatso has been doing poetry since she was 2 years old. No wonder she is so confident. Remember, she's trying to specialize in public speaking. Let's go and see more of her doing just that.
Today you're going to my aftercare class and you'll be meeting my friends. And by my aftercare class, I'll be doing homework and helping some of the children that struggle.
My name is Flora Matalane. I'm a mother, a granny, a teacher, and a principal of Daisy and Donald Educare Center in Kempton Park. My first big achievement was in 2006 when I was nominated the best teacher in Gauteng province. And again, 2010, my center was elected as the best center in Gauteng province. Competing nationally, I come second. Okay, let's carry on with our homework. And if there is something that you don't understand, don't be afraid to ask me. You understand everything that you're doing? Okay. It was on the 15th of March, 2010, when the parents come to register Tshegofatso at my preschool, Daisy and Donald Educare Center in Kempton Park. Then it was when I started knowing Tshegofatso. She was only 2 years old then. Then she was just a cute child with lots of confidence, hardworking, and she liked to experience with everything. Okay, Tshegofatso, just stand up and do your this year's public speech that you did at the estate.
My mother read on the website, wikipedia.org, that candy is the following: sweet, candied sweets. The first candy that I take out of the paper bag is a round pink candy. This candy is the friend that is soft, quiet, loving, and very reliable.
What I like about my teacher, she makes me compete with other children out there, and she takes good care of us.
Okay, Tshegofatso, when doing a public speech, you're not doing that to yourself or to the people that are just in front of you. You must do to everyone. Eyesight must move amongst all the people that are in the room. Okay, that is what I saw. But besides that, don't be nervous. You must be calm. I love public speaking, debate, but I was never given an opportunity to do that. Then I tell myself that I will do that starting with my children.
There is inside a beautiful paper bag. Pink, red, blue, and other colors. But these three are my clear examples that friends are like candy in a person's life.
Tshegofatso's group, Arise, made it to the semi-finals of South Africa's Got Talent competition for dancing in 2014. She was also named Top Achiever in the same year at school. She was crowned Best Entertainer at the South African Dance Star competition in 2015. She also obtained first position at the Lord Kanyilo Youth Center for Poetry.
All my children I train them in everything. They do different kind of dance, theater production. They do hip-hop, ethnic, modern dance. I train them in spelling, unprepared reading, public speaking, poetry, where I take them out to compete.
The other public performance they really got us excited. It was when she was performing for SA Got Talent in 2014, where they actually went to the semi-final, and to us that was a big accomplishment for her, and we really outstanding about that kind of performance.
What I enjoy the most, it's because it boosts my self-confidence, my self-esteem, and not to be shy.
I would like to see Tshegofatso being the best public speaker, not in South Africa only, abroad. As even next year, July, they'll be flying as Team South Africa to Los Angeles.
A friend in need is a friend indeed. If you choose your friends, choose the ones like candy, which are sweet, full of fragrance and round, that are easy to understand, to walk along with, and to join you in years of happy friendship.
Tshegofatso wants to do well as a public speaker, and luckily for her, she's got help coming her way. We've got a great public speaker who's done well for himself. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. You're still tuned into an episode of I Am a Work of Art. We are now going to meet Tshegofatso's mentor, Daddy Kuselo. Let's go.
Today I'm here to meet Daddy Kusalo, a professional public speaker, and I'm going to learn a lot from him, and I'm happy to be here.
My name is Daddy Kuselo, also known as DK, and there are three main things that I do. One is public speaking, and I'm also a learning facilitator, and I'm also a strategist, which means that organizations rely on myself and my team to help them to shape their future.
Daddy Kuselo is an engineer and a public speaker. His talks focuses on personal development, team building, business, leadership, and overall management. He has received an SAA award as Best Speaker and is also a regular speaker on Radio 2000.
Since I discovered my passion, the impact of my life has been that my view of work is a bit different. You know, when some other people dread waking up to go to work, for me, it's more fun, it's more enjoyable. It does have its own challenges, but I look forward to it. So it's not anything that I need to be motivated to do. Hello, Tshego.
Afternoon, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine. My name is Tshegofatso, and I'm pleased to meet you.
Oh, I'm pleased to meet you as well and feel welcome. Okay, Tshego, tell me about you.
I'm 8 years old, currently doing grade 2.
And I hear that you are passionate about public speaking. Tell me about it.
Yes, I am passionate about public speaking.
Usually, who do you speak to and what do you speak about?
Mostly I speak about sweets,
Okay.
and I speak to my teacher.
You speak to your teacher about it. Okay, so what made you love speaking to people?
I like doing public speaking because it boosts my self-esteem and self-confidence.
Beautiful, and that's absolutely true. In fact, people that do public speaking also need to have confidence to stand in front of people. I like that. So what questions would you like to ask me?
Are you just a public speaker or you do some other kinds of things?
Thank you for that question. I don't only do public speaking, I also run training. So I train people on skills that can make them better people in life, and also to give them skills that can help them to be very successful in what they're doing.
Now let's see Tshego perform.
I'm super. I'm excellent. Fabulous. Great as can be. I'm wickedly wondrous to such a degree that I'm out of this world. There's no one as peachy or first class as me.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well done. Well done. The first thing that I like is your vocal quality, the way you use your voice. Because you are quite enunciated, meaning you've got clarity in terms of the words that you use, and you pitch beautifully. You are able to emphasize key points in your speech. Maybe on the improvement side is the use of your gestures, because throughout your presentation your hands were here. And you must remember that in presentations, body language counts a lot. Let's say you are talking about a shape, maybe a round shape. You can't say, I am drawing a round shape. How would you use it? How would you use your hands?
I am drawing a
round shape. Did you see how beautiful that looked? Because if you said I'm drawing a round shape, just say it's a round shape while staying like that.
It's a round shape.
It doesn't have effect. But do that again. You're drawing a round shape, yes. But what is important during a presentation is also to use your space, to walk a little bit as you are expressing yourself and all that. But otherwise, it was a beautiful presentation. Well done. High five.
Now let us see how the professional does it.
There are 3 things that are very important for you to become a successful person. And the first one is that you need to discover your talent at a very early age. You see, some of us discover talent when we are already in our elderly stage. But you are lucky because you are only 8 years old and you already know exactly what you want to focus on. So this is very important. And the second thing that I want to tell you about being successful is that you must be prepared to undergo development. What?
Undergo
Development, which means that you must be prepared to be trained. Number 1, you must be prepared to be advised. Number 3, you must be prepared to be given feedback. Those 3 things are very important for you to become a successful person in life. As a public speaker, you must also work on your content. Now, content simply means the message that you want to teach to others. For instance, as a young girl, you might want to teach other young girls about self-confidence, on how to carry themselves as girls, or maybe you might want to teach them on how to do something that can actually make their lives better. So you need to work on your message. Every day, read a little bit about it, ask your parents to buy you data so that you can research on the internet in terms of what is it that you want to address younger girls or maybe your audiences about. When you have those three things put together over a period of time, I can tell you now that you are 8, in about 10 years' time or so, you will become a superstar in the field of public speaking. Did you understand what I told you about? All right, will you apply the advice? All right, thank you very much. Give me a nice high five. The best piece of advice I've ever gotten was from my former mentor, who encouraged me to go and study business. And the reason why I regard it as the best piece of advice is because I learned that any talent which is not coupled with business, it will just be a famous but ineffective brand. And I believe that because I studied business early on in my career, I am not just running me, the brand, or the person. I'm running the business side of the talent. I just met Tshegofatso, and I love her confidence. She's got the aura of a public speaker. And I mean, at that age of 8, if she can be focused and her parents support her over a period of time, she will definitely become one of the superstars. And the manner in which she carries herself, the manner in which she manages and masters her vocal cords and vocal quality, the way she pitches, her pace, and the clarity of the words that she uses really will stand her well in the field of public speaking and all that. So, and next time when I go and deliver a speech somewhere, I will ask your parents to bring you with, so that you can see me live on stage when I address a big audience. Does that make you happy? All right, no, you're welcome.
I've just met Mr. Kuselo, and I've learned that when you do a public speech, you should always use your space and have feedback with your audience. What makes my teacher the best? It is because of love, kindness, and the help given to me by my teacher, that today I am able to stand in front of you. I can read because she taught me how to read. Working in shaping our minds as children need a very special person, as at this stage of our lives, our minds are still young, innocent, and it can easily be made or broken. My teacher today, tomorrow, and always encourage and praise me. You will always be my role model, as you believe that every child is your child. My name is Tshegofatso and I'm 8 years old, and I'm a work of art.
I hope you had as much fun as I did watching Tshegofatso's episode. Let's meet again next week, friends. Bye-bye for now.